Hey guys, Type here bringing you some more Warcraft 3 action. Playing for today, spawning in the north it is Lawliet, and once again he's playing human instead of Night Elf, going for the Mountain King first. So he may go for this mercenary camp. Face off in the south we have Infi also playing as human and going for the same mercenary camp, but going for a Blood Mage first. So we saw Lawliet pretty strong. Okay, using Banish on these creeps, interesting. Against Moon, but I mean this is an entirely different task. Against Infi,
are under attack.
You know, world champion, beat TH in the finals. So yeah, the mirror, that's gonna be tough for Lawliet. But yeah, Blood Mage also a very spicy choice from Infi. He gets Linehorn of Stormont. Back the other way, you got the Rune Braces. These creeps on the way back. Once again using the Banish.
A player's forces are under attack.
Just try and reduce the amount of damage he's taking. Picked up the Reforged Shadow Priest. In fact, both players did. And that is a lot of peasants. Probably going to be seeing an expansion from Lawliet. And wow, Infi already on his way across. Lawliet a little bit slower so far.
A player's forces are under attack.
Looks like Infi's going to be the one starting his expansion first. Up in level 3 here. A bit of Siphon going. Blood Mage back up to full mana after that. And has gone for the level 2 Siphon, so it should be effective at draining the Mountain King. Gets the claws plus 6.
Forces are under attack.
Oh, really well surrounded on that footman. Well, doesn't even need the surround, really. Went down before he even came out with stun. Mage gets Wand of Illusion, always nice for a bit of scouting. She's going to do exactly that with the MK stopping by the shop. You're going to pick up the boots, maybe the stuff. Cashing in the Rune Braces, boots and a circlet. And MK coming on the harass.
A player's forces are under attack.
Town Hall about halfway done. Slight edge for Infi, but he does also have a tower up behind this as well. A lot of damage onto the Blood Mage here. He's got to be careful. Those footmen have got their eyes on him. Banishes himself. Oh, but the dispel on that. You see that Lawliet was ready for that move. Very quick on the dispel with the Reforged Shadow Priest. Now going to work on the peasants. Looks like they're going to be able to finish the construction though. Oh, maybe not. Oh, yes they do. Just before they all go down. Power of the tower definitely not going to complete the upgrade. And the Blood Mage still very, very low. MK quite low on mana, but just about there for another Stormbolt.
A player's forces are under attack.
Reforged Shadow Priest working overtime here. And comes Lawliet's troops. Another stun on the Blood Mage. Oh, and he's going to go down. You see, I think he's trying to banish himself there, but not quite in time. Reforged Shadow Priest in a bit of trouble. And so far, looking pretty good for Lawliet. MK proving to be a bit stronger than the Blood Mage at this phase. Oh man, going for the buyback here. Oh, and what a bad time for a bash. So he's going to lose his Forest Berserker. No chance of getting away. No chance of even getting to a position where maybe he could deny himself. There, MK with the boots, chasing him down quickly. Okay, so we've got 800 gold gone from here. So a little bit more gold already mined from Lawliet as well. Got the shop up. Popping 2 towers on the expansion now. 1 tower about to complete here.
Are under attack.
No lumber mill though, so no guard towers. Okay, coming through for the defense on the expansion again. MK also not super high in health. Oh, just running straight in Stormbolt onto the Blood Mage. But he's pretty much gone in terms of mana. But the Footman just running straight at the Blood Mage. And he's got a lot of them. Light with a slightly larger army at the moment. That's to my eye. Backing up here. Does have the Arcane Tower, but there's not much more damage. Bit of blocking, maybe going for the surround on the Forest Troll Berserker. Wow! Really well surrounded there by Infi. Incredible stuff. Berserker goes down. We've got the Ogre Mauler and the Mud Golem out the back there. Looks like the Ogre Mauler is going to get taken down. How much more slow can he get going? He's got 2 units slowed so far. Blood Mage takes another stun. Getting low. Not pulling back. Staying in here, keeping the surround on the MK, trying to get the kill. MK getting the bash. And the banish. Keeping the Blood Mage safe. Draining off the last bit of mana from the Shadow Priest. Did take down both the Mud Golem and the Mauler though, so that's a pretty steep build. And quite a lot of experience from those mercenaries going the way of Lawliet.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh boy. Picks up the Shredder. Oof, and does manage to save the militia going in for the hire. Oh, straight castle tech here. Whereas, as you can see, Infi way behind on tech by comparison. Banish. Oh, gonna save that Shadow Priest. Nicely done. Oh, surround Blood Mage, but that's exactly why he's got the Zeppelin. Takes down the Shadow Priest. Siphon. Oh, but jumps back in. Okay, he does have enough for 1 stun. But the Zeppelin just completely shutting down the Mountain King here. And on the back of that, if he tempted to go in for the harass, there is a guard tower up there though. I'll be able to pull Zeppelin shenanigans right next to the base. Ooh, and doesn't manage to dodge that Stormbolt into the Zeppelin. Blood Mage gets very, very low, but no more mana on the Mountain King. Does have a mana potion, but
under siege.
we have to use that. Ooh, Footman trying to go for the guard tower here. And wow, we're like a little bit slow on the repairs. Pops the mana potion, gets the stun on the Blood Mage. Blood Mage getting into the Zeppelin. We have a Blood Mage out now from Lawliet. Suffering across all that mana to the Mountain King.
A player's forces are under attack.
Blood Mage over here healing. Oh, Footman getting slaughtered. Really good pickup there from Lawliet, going for the Mud Golem, getting the slow going. Footman not going to be able to escape. So he could get away with 2 of them here. No. Reapply the slope note. Get that Stormbolt finishing the job. Did he just Tome of Retraining on the Blood Mage? I think that's what I saw. And yeah, he's got Flame Strike and Cypher now. Transitioning away from the Banish. Into Zeppelin. Tower very, very low. Tower goes down. Peasants out the back. So many of them and they're so vulnerable, but the Flame Strike not hitting too much. And here comes the counter harass from Lawliet. Only 1 tower up here. So he's even more vulnerable. There's 2 Footmen back here for defense, but that's not going to do much.
Forces are under attack.
So both players poised to lose a whole bunch of peasants. There goes the tower. Footman also going down, but he's just evacuating his whole peasant line. Whereas Lawliet trying to stay on the mine here. And wow, that's a Archmage. Picking that up for the Blizzard. So that's the mass AoE from the heroes. Could be very, very effective. And already taking down a lot of peasants.
Forces are under attack.
But back the other way. Expansion of Infi going to go down during all this. Bring in the militia now, but it's too little too late. Expansion has gone down. But Infi just continuing on his harass. Undeterred by losing the expansion. He's got the mass AoE, and there it goes onto the peasants. Late reaction from Lawliet, lost 2 of them. Tower also very low after that. He's coming back in for the repairs. Maybe got one more blizzard on the AM. And tower goes down. Meanwhile, Lawliet just finishing all the buildings at the expansion position, including the blacksmith, which could be an issue. I imagine we're just going to see mass breakers. Do you need a blacksmith to build breakers? Such a long time since I've played human myself. Guess we'll find out soon.
A town is under siege.
Oh man, knights already from Lawliet. Oh, that's tough. Got priest with the depth training as well, so he can't really use slow against them. But he is going for a couple sorks. There's a few casters back here, getting the slow going. Dispel, and come the militia, but they're getting chopped down quickly. Heroes not here, but still going for the harass on the expansion of the rebuilt peasants. Well, speaking of peasants, they're in militia form here, and they're going down quickly. There's about 4 here. So a couple of footmen about to fall as well. And Flame Strike from Blood Mage on Lawliet's side there. With the kill on the Berserker, but not quite enough damage. Militia duration. Probably not going to last long enough for them to get that kill. And a couple of Sorks going down in the meantime. Rostral Berserker spitting out some nasty damage onto these casters. And that's a town portal back.
A town is
came
under
back
siege.
here for the cleanup.
A player's forces are under attack.
Got these 2 heroes very low. In comes the Mountain King, but he doesn't have any mana at the moment. Oh! Good Flame Strike. Zeppelin getting low, taking a lot of piercing damage. Oh!
A town is under
Jumps
siege.
one of the heroes out. Blood Mage still in there though. Oh, there he got dropped all the way over there. Goes down. And Infi in shambles here. Lawliet applying the pressure. The expansion back up and running with the peasants. In a really good position against Infi. And also with the 10 food lead at this stage. There we go. Level 2 on the AM. That's big. Gets the Brilliant Aura now. And the slow starting to work on all these units. Priests running out of mana without the Brilliant Aura
Players' forces are
on
under
the
attack.
light side. Siphoning mana off Shadow Priest. MK low. Oh, slow. He's got nothing. Oh, transfers the town portal at the last second. MK gets out alive. Snipe with the slow applied though, might not be so lucky. The knight goes down. Buyback on the Blood Mage, very expensive. I'll try to do some creeping, very close to level 5. Get with this camp. A may also get level 3, especially if the Blood Mage pulls back now that he's level 5. Looks like he's going to get it anyway. Definitely now Blood Mage looking for some harass, maybe with the Flame Strike, but no Zeppelin here in support. Does have the invul, but okay, sees the heroes. Doesn't want to test his luck. Or maybe his reactions, maybe if he can dodge the Stormbolt with the invul. And what Stormbolt activates the invul, expecting it to be going on the Blood Mage, but in fact it was on the Archmage. Now we've got a 3rd hero in for Lawliet, the Paladin, getting up the Mountain King. Blood Mage getting low, doesn't have the invul anymore, trying to run away. The mass slow though, working well for Infi. The Breakers in some trouble against these knights. Taking a lot of damage. Oh, that's a good flame strike through the trees. One of the knights goes down. Let's have a Staff of Sanctuary. Just one, and there we go, making use of it there. Coming back in. No. Infi's not giving up because I feel like, well, he probably feels that he needs to keep the pressure on. He doesn't have an expansion running. And Lawliet does. So long this goes, probably the worse it's going to be for him, but so many low health units here for him at the moment. Including a Blood Mage who's got another invul. Breaker's about to fall.
Under attack.
Just going invis. And the flame strike. Ooh, really good one. Frostrock Berserkers take a lot out of the back. Siphon though. No more mana on the Blood Mage. Aim low, and that's going to be Infi pulling back. Infi sitting just below 50. 1.8k left on his mine. It's coming to crunch time. Is he going to try to expand behind this pressure, or is he going to try to just win right here now?
A player's forces are under attack.
Gonna get away from the breakers. Oh no, another long-range Stormbolt dishing out the pain to these human heroes. Is that another mud golem? 2 mud golems. Where are they off to? We're going to check for the expansion. Siphon mana in both directions. Casters in some trouble from the breakers. A lot of breakers here on both sides. Okay, getting a little bit low. Oh, staffs out the paladin. Oh no. Okay. Just a break. Siphon mana in both directions, but it was a bit of a bad one on the side of Infi. Almost no mana on that priest out the back there. Just doing a bit of a run around. Ooh, what an invul timing. Incredible stuff. This time it works out for Infi. And a good flame strike on the exit. One knight goes down. Might lose 2 more here with the slow. Infi, huge turnaround here. Fighting 10 or more food behind. 1 base versus 2 for such a long time now.
A player's
And somehow getting the job done. More creeping. I'm actually getting quite close to level 4 here. Double mud golems over by the expansion position. Sees as nothing's coming. 900 gold left on the main. Breaking up very low there to the creeps. Here we go, level 4 on the aim. Still a very long way from level 6 with the Blood Mage. Can't really rely on that ultimate bailing him out of trouble. Actually, Mounted can get quite close to 6 himself. Nice use of invis on the Sorks though. And in comes the Blizzard. Siphoning. Is that a level? Oh, both of them with level 2 siphons, so no mana really being exchanged there. Mage trying to get cheeky here. Oh, Knight coming in from the other direction. Oh, Sork comes out of invis and goes down very quickly because of that. Oh, but that's a huge flame strike. Top of these human heroes, Paladin low, staffed out. A lot of siphon in both directions. Oh, another good flame strike on the casters, on the Berserker out the back. And he's going to pick off another knight here. Oh, he does have a second staff. Oh, I saw his hero running back in there, maybe. Okay, there we go, gets the staff on the Berserker. And now Infi looking to push into the expansion, interrupt the gold. Gets 1 flame strike, but a little bit too close to the base region. And wow, look at that, a fake out with the stun, goes for the priest instead of the hero, forces the invul, takes down the priest. Nice fake out by Lawliet there. Blood Mage going invis again. Oh, and that's a bash, and that's a kill. Siphon every which way here, and getting low. Flame strike, but not really hitting too much. In come the militia. Can they turn the tide for Infi? A lot of breaks on both sides. Like with close to a 15 food edge, but it doesn't really look like it in terms of boots on the ground right here. Maybe some in production. Heal scroll really well timed by Infi, and that causes Lawliet to pull back.
Forces are under attack.
Now putting some pressure onto the expansion. Looks likely to go down here. I thought he brought all of his peasants up here for this. Not many of them. So neither player mining anymore. Lawliet with about 15 food more, even after losing those peasants still. Maybe well, a bit less than that actually now, maybe like 10 to 12. I suppose a decent chunk of food is occupied in these mud golems as well, which are just sitting down here. So a pretty close fight. Making use of the Staff of Sanctuary there to heal up a couple of these low health units. Actually, he doesn't have like any priests at the moment, does he?
A player's
So
forces
healing
are
a
under
little bit
attack.
hard to come by for Lawliet. Look at this, Infi just creeping right outside his base. Gonna get the item here. Oof. Also gonna get maybe like a mana stone? No, has to abandon that. Oh, who's gonna get the item? Flame strike, good damage. Is the item on the Magi, or did I just miss him picking it up? Okay, fighting underway. Breakers for Lawliet getting very, very deep and right on top of the priests. A couple of them getting low though. One goes down. Priests in some trouble out the back though. The caster's getting focused hard. They're trying not hitting too much that time. And Lawliet's had enough. He's just charging after the casters, taking them down one by one. In the meantime, his breakers are getting low. Turn around, going for the paladin. Trying to go for a surround on him. Nearly gets it. A lot of damage. Casters slowly going down to the breakers over here. Level 6 on the MK with the boots. With the bloodlust from the creeps. Stolen by the breakers. He is going hard, taking down all of these casters. Oh boy. Surround on the Blood Mage in the base. And nothing nearby for the staff to break free. Speaking of nothing to break free, Blood Mage in some trouble. Trying to get surrounded, but not avoids it so far. AM could be next. Bloodlust about to wear off. Breakers ejecting for Infi. Who has a Lawliet still with about 10 food more, and a couple more breakers going down on the exit there for Lawliet. For Infi. Now he's even further behind, close to 20 food now. More staffs for the healing. Thought that was kind of looking good for Infi until he lost those few breakers just at the end there. Now loading to the Zeppelin here, definitely looks outnumbered now. Blood Mage getting stunned. Loading into the Zeppelin. Oh, can't quite take all of them. Cycling through, trying to get the last one, and does. Infi, what a beast. But now without the priest for his healing, he's really feeling the hurt from all these engagements. He doesn't have the staff for the healing either. Going into the Zeppelin. Getting over the trees, Blood Mage. The breakers running away. Oh, Infi doing a bit of long range mining. 3 peasants, though, is that it? Seems to be. It's going to be slow going. We've just pulled like maybe one or two priests here. That could be huge. Here we go. Mass AoE taking down the peasants. Very close to 6 on the Blood Mage. Oh, but he takes a huge stun. Running into the Zeppelin and getting out above the trees. So close to 6 on that Blood Mage, and wow, he's actually going to kill his own peasants. Not even going to try to use them for some long range mining here. Doesn't want to give away the experience, I guess.
A town is under siege. Are under
Frostwall
attack.
Berserker out the back to deal with the Zeppelin. The Zeppelin is lingering, looking for another harass attempt. I'm going to go for that Frostwall Berserker. Oh, has he overreached here? Archmage quite far forwards. Zeppelin low. Restaff, but still ends up going down. One breaker goes down though. Loading into the Zeppelin, getting out. Oh, one breaker left behind. Big mistake there by Infi.
A player's forces are under attack.
A little bit further behind. We've got a knight in the base of Infi. But I'm not paying attention to that here. Could go down even. Did actually build another priest. Not quite enough damage on that knight though.
A town is under siege.
Oh, and here's the Phoenix. Did manage to level up here. That Phoenix does some nasty damage.
A player's
Zeppelin
forces
up
are
in the
under
air.
attack.
Just at the moment leaving it in the human base, but I guess he's going to need it for the next fight. Going to be a base race. Oh man, really? Try and creep this with this breaker so low. Oof. Okay, pulls back. The Blood Mage as well. That priest working overtime on the healing here. So many units requiring healing. And here we go, going for the big item with the Paladin, a bit of solo experience. Level 3 here. Taking a while to creep this though. All these breakers getting a bit low in the process. Is it the staff for them? Same with the knight. Oh, AM comes in from the rear. Finds this. Staff out on the knight. But where's the Mountain King? Surround on the AM though while he was in the blizzard. Oh, but there's the Zeppelin saving the day.
Are under attack.
Speaking of saving the day, Paladin getting away with the Legion Doomhorn so fast. He's completely outrunning him. Let's get this breaker kill. Not quite enough damage. And it was a good attempt by Infi with the Creep Jack. But he didn't manage to get anything there. Just get a bit of gold, I suppose, from the creeps. That Legion Doomhorn, that's going to be a real nuisance. The bonus move speed. And manages to get the revive on the Blood Mage. Solo Peasant doing the long range mining here. And it does manage to squeeze out one more priest with all this extra gold. From the creeping. On the long range mining. And he does need it. His breaker's very low at the moment. Seen the AM there for the tanking. Okay, the priest. Period of Vitality, I think that was. What happened to the Phoenix? Haven't seen that for a while. How did it die? Did you leave it over the trees or something? Well, it was an egg form. More creeping.
The town is under siege.
Knight once again chipping away at the base. Cloak of Shadows. Oh, priest very low. And here we go, another Phoenix. Stopping by the mercenary camp. Is this going to be a base race?
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, Phoenix taking a bit of damage on his way across. He manages to pick up the Orb of Fire here to counter the Zeppelin. Human Tri-Hero. Doesn't have his army in support, but they're well healed up. And the Blood Mage low to start things off. Goes into the Zeppelin, but the Zeppelin not a safe haven anymore. Zeppelin getting bashed by the MK, goes down. Jumps out just in the nick of time, but that's going to be it. Blood Mage going to go down. And Lawliet takes the win. Man, Lawliet just came across there. His expansion coming up a tiny bit slower, but then just so much more effective in those first fights, pressuring the Blood Mage. and just kept the lead throughout most of the match. Maybe Infi letting go of his expansion a little bit too easily. Fighting very strongly in the fight, so Infi just doing so well in the fights, constantly 10 food behind, 2 bases versus 1 for such a long time, and nearly made it happen. Very impressive play from him. Anyway guys, a wrap on that. Thanks for tuning in to some more Warcraft 3 action. And until next time, goodbye and good luck.